Yeah, music is running.
Do 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 do. Give me a second. Okay. See ya. Do 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 do. Give me a second. Okay. Hey everybody. Welcome to another edition of Rough Justice. We are Gamma Minus. We are going to be playing a lovely Rough Justice today. Alrighty, Roo. So here we go. Our goal today is to try and get to four agents. Four agents that we've hired. Those of you who have been watching, we have kind of shown you a lot of the mechanics and kind of how it all works. We are going to try and blitz through the tutorial. I might even go as far as to not do the tutorial. Maybe. We'll see. Righty Roo. Okie dokes. So we are currently in a pre-alpha build. We are doing a prototype display of the build. If you type, I believe it is. Wait for it. Get my mouse to my other screen here. If I do Steam, then there we go. Nightbot will lovingly bring up our Steam page. Alrighty, Roo. So how's about we go ahead and get going? Ooh, that is powerfully loud. Give me a second here. I need to adjust my Streamlabs setup. So I'm going to adjust this on my end here because that is extremely loud. Open volume mixer. That is for me. Let me know if the sound is too quiet for you guys. And then back to Rough Justice. Actually, no, it's going to get quieter when I start it up here because I know that I'm just the beginning and the opening music to the game is incredibly loud. Alrighty, so here we go.
I don't know how you swung it.
Ooh, still very loud.
Out of the clink. Didn't think I'd see you for at least another decade.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Oh, and sorry I didn't come and visit.
Okay, so are you sure you want to skip the tutorial? Yes, I'm pretty sure I want to skip the tutorial. Can we have a check that I sound okay, the game sound okay, the mix is all right as well? Just want to make sure that everything is hunky-dory, as they say. I'm going to have to big screen this. Boosh, big screen. Alrighty, here we go. So, welcome back to Rough Justice. Doing a cheeky gameplay. Oh, we're a little bit slow on the frames here. Could I get a... Ooh. 1 second. Does it sound okay? Alrighty, so. Cool. Here we go. Alright, so let's find our base. Here's the office base. It's an office. Thank you very much. Okay, so here we go. So we need to hire a couple agents. So let's hire new agents. Let's go back to the overview. Mods in chat. Can we just check? Can I get a check in chat that we're all good as far as whatchamacallit, mix goes? Just want to make sure everything's sounding all right. This is only my second solo stream, so I'm working it out myself. Alrighty, so we are going to hire Lucy Altieri. We're going to hire. Wonderful. Thank you, Diana. Much appreciated. Okay, so we got our agent. We're going to go find some contracts. Event security, which one's pretty straightforward? Rambler. Help locating the vehicle. All right, we're going to assign our agent Lucy, and off she goes. Whoosh. Consider it done. Ooh, that's a big mix. We're going to fast forward because we're trying to get 4 agents. We got 1 agent. We need to get another $2,500 in order to make sure that we can get that agent. So they go there. They've arrived at the location. Blah, 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 blah. Hunter Kama, thank you very much. Much appreciated. This is only my second stream. I downloaded like Streamlabs the other day. Skip frames detected at 25% over the last 2 minutes. Good. I've got to check something on Streamlabs real quick here. Pardon me if the sound drops out. Open setting. Sorry guys, we need to adjust problem. I need a pause. Okay, pause. Guys, just pause for a second. That's fine. Okay, I need to go back to Streamlabs because the whatchamacallit is frame rate's dropping out here, so I'm going to check my video capture device. That's okay. I need to check my game capture. It's okay. I need to go to settings in Streamlab. Stream general output video. Streaming recording video. Good. So still don't know what I'm doing, but that's fine. Great. Let's go back to the game and hope that the frame rate's doing okay. Could I get a check that the if someone in chat would be so kind as to let me know if the frame rate that they're seeing is dropping out at all? Because on my view it's quite smooth, but I can see on OBS here it's quite choppy. Okay. In the meantime, I'm going to check on our agent. Your agent finds a woman in a tightly packed RV. Convince the debtor. Can she convince the debtor? We don't know. If any good fellows and fellas in chat could let me know that if the frame rate is dropping out, that would be much appreciated. It's a tad choppy now. Okay, great. Thank you, Hantukama. Much appreciated. Very kind of you. Okay, she's going to go on back there. I'm going to pause her for a second while I figure out why in Streamlabs we've got why it's dropping out here. Because the frame rate yesterday was perfectly fine. It might be that I've got, is it because I've got Wi-Fi and Wi-Fi turned on? Okay, so I don't need Wi-Fi turned on. Should just be my Ethernet. Checking on the stream. Audio. Wonderful. Nice. This is too complicated for me to figure out right now. Advanced scene, notifications, appearance. Great. Don't know. It's fine. It might be a little choppy, but we'll do our best here. Okay. Here's the cursor. All right, let's head back to base. Okay, so we got $600. I think Hadukama, I think it might be the frame rate because I adjusted the frames and stuff last night just to try and streamline it. But I think that might have affected it somehow because it was real smooth. It was real smooth the other day. But yeah, my laptop's not too hot. That's strange. Anyway, great. So what we're doing, right? Event security. Okay, let's see the contract.
I need your best agent on the security detail.
Do you need the best agent? Well, you're gonna get the only agent I have. Oh wait, so she's still. Hang on, our agent's still going back to the office, so we need to wait first. Okay, so there she goes. She's going back to the office. Zadie, we don't call out people who are lurking. Thank you very much. That's not nice. Hello, Pushy, if you are here. Great. Okay, so she's back. We know we're at the base. Not base, we're at the office. We're at the office. There are no bases in 1984. Event security contract.
I'm going to need some security personnel.
Okay, great. So we've assigned her. Away she goes. On it. There she goes. Okay, so we're currently trying to blitz through as many of the contracts as we can to try and get up to 4 agents. We want 4 agents this playthrough to try and get see all the other kind of more advanced contracts we can get. Okay, so she's arrived at the repo office to try and at the event security office to get the information, and then she is going to. Whoa! Who is this? Oh, Stowe Hellet is raiding with 31 people. Oh goodness! One message was deleted by a mod. No, don't delete the messages. Let the messages. Somebody's following. Who's following? I can't see on Streamlabs. It's somebody who's wonderful. Hogmagandi. I think that's what it is. Ah, goodness. Where? I can't see. My Streamlabs is so small. There's more followers. I can't see on Streamlabs who's following here. Oh wait, I need to adjust my. Okay, the agent's there. Good. Agent, pause. It's all chaos up in here. Let me adjust my Streamlabs so I can see what's going on. Mick Spuddington is now following. Thank you, Mick Spuddington. Very kind of you. It's Nightbot. I see. Yes, thank you, Scotchbox VR. Nightbot is being a huge, massive pain. I can't even find their prototype anymore. Sorry, Nightbot is overachieving. Yes, Nightbot is overachieving. All right, guys, thank you so much. Stowe Hellet, thank you so much for the raid. Very much appreciated. We are currently playing... there's somebody else. The weird one is following. Excellent weird one. All these people making wonderful life choices by clicking on the follow. This is excellent. Thank you so much for the follows. Braid raid, lowercase emoteless braid raid. No, we want full-on... braid raid. There's somebody. Scotchbox VR is now following. Thank you, Scotchbox. We want full-on all the emotes braid raid raiding. I'm going to have several words with. So Cold Comfort Game is now following. Thank you, Cold Comfort Game. So many good noises. Right. It's hype. There's so much hype. What was I saying? I've lost my train of thought. Let me find it. There's a ticket. Back on the train. Okay. Here. There's somebody else is following. Private Custard is following. Excellent. I'm going to keep doing this to see on my screen over here who's following, and then come back over here to talk to lovely chat. Raid. Get rid of the raid referral. Get rid of the... Sorry, I'm trying to keep up with chat here. Good old Nightbot. Yep, private customer. No caps, people. Nightbot is overachieving. McSpuddington Nightbot is cringe. Yeah, exactly. We have been braid raided. Thank you, Stohellet, for the braid raid. Thank you for the lovely emotes. Oh, look at that. 3 emotes maxing up in the air. Cool, cool, cool. Thank you, weird one. Lovely heart. Professor Game & Talk. Braid raid. Yes, that is what's going on. And a Scotchbox has a snake. Zadie says hype. Hog McGandy, folks. Folks, remember to get rid of the raid referral count as a follower. That sounds like wonderful advice, but I'm not sure what it means. But thank you anyway. Stohellet has arrows. Scotchbox. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's very good. Thank you so much for all of the raiders and all the people coming in. It's very much... Oh, Nightbot, why are you being such a jerk? Oh, Nightbot is silly. Okay, so what's happening is we're playing Rough Justice. This is a pre-alpha build. We are Gamma Minus. We are currently playing a rough...
What should I do?
Yeah. So I'm going to pause our agent for a second. We are currently playing a pre-alpha build of our game Rough Justice. It is a private security management game. You have to manage agents and uphold the law. In it, you play a disgraced cop who is using the means of a private security agency to try and find the people who put him behind bars. So we are currently very much in pre-alpha. I'm just going to give you a quick view of what's going on. This is the city of Seneca in 1984. This is our overview of the map. Seneca is actually an island. I've only just realized that. I've only been working on this for a few months, and I've only just realized Seneca is an island unto itself. You're right, Stohella. We should turn down Nightbot sensitivity. This really truly is wholesome 100 hours. Yes, this is a wholesome game. Sort of. It does get very gritty and violent later. Sort of violent, maybe. We might have to turn down the violence. The violence meter. You're right, Stohella. We should turn that down. All right. Oh, thank you, Hog McGanny. Much appreciated. Somebody else is following. Professor Game & Talk is now following. Yes, Rough Justice game. Folks, go crazy. Okay, so what are we doing? Our agent has just let us know. Thank you, Stohellen. Hog McGandy is hosting. What a wonderful bean. The bestest hosting bean there e'er were. And the bestest rating bean goes to Stohellen. Wholesome vibes right now. I'm all about the wholesome. So, let's zoom in. Righty-roo. So, our agent has just called in and let us know that they've got a problem at event security, so we're going to find out what the problem is. Alrighty-roo. Where is... come on, focus. There we go. Great. What's the problem? Okay, your agent calls in. Your agent calls in and mentions they've spotted a jammed emergency exit door, which, if left unfixed, may cause a security problem at the venue in the future. They ask if they should attempt to fix it. So your agent has been assigned to a security contract, and you, as the private security management manager, have to... Oh, Zadie is hosting a stream. Thank you, Zadie. Most kind of you. They called in to check if they can go beyond the scope of the contract. Yes, we should. Yes, Stohella, you're right. We should vote about what we should do. Your agent has called in to see if they can what decision they need to make to get the best result from the contract. They might fail it. They might get a standard resolution or an exceptional resolution, which means you get all the money and all the extra benefits. Somebody else, McSpuddington is hosting. That is a deliciously delicious host. Thank you. Yes. So, chat. Rough Justice game. Yeah, yeah, great, sorry. Fix it. Okay, great. So, your agent calls in, and they say, should we leave the broken door, or should we try and fix it? What should we do? Now, our agent might not have the fixing skill in order to fix the lock, or maybe they do. We're not sure. This is something we can go and check in our agent's skill. So I'm going to pause the game, go into our menu here, check on our agents, and show agent details, see if they have any lock picking skills. They don't have a high lock picking skill at the moment. A lot of these things also are placeholder, mind you. We are still very much about the patats, my guy. Yes, my apologies, McSpuddington, if I have overstepped my boundary. Laugh at chaos that will inevitably ensue. Okay, great. So we've got 2 for fix, we got 3 for fix it, and 1 for leave it. If anybody else would like to vote, do so now. Great. Okay, so let's go on back to the contract. So we have 1, 2, 3 fix it, 1 leave it. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 fix it, and 1 leave it. I'm going to go, let's attempt a fix. So let's click on the fix. So our agent is now attempting the fix. Pardon any frame rate drops. I adjusted my frame rate on Streamlabs last night, and it has all gone a bit wonky, which is a technical term, I believe. It comes from the Saskatchewan tribe of highly advanced linguistics. Oh, great. Okay, so this is actually so not every result. Thank you, Stow Helen. As a former security guard, I would have left it and reported it, or my job to fix it. But for this game, fix it. Okay, great. Wonky is 100% a technical term. Thank you, Weird One. Thank you, Stow Helen, for the update. Of course, Spuddington, much appreciated. I will do my best not to apologize. Okay, great. So sometimes in Rough Justice, you have a lot of your results will come from basically a skill roll or a dice roll, like you would in D&D or any other kind of games like Baldur's Gate, where you've got a dice roll that comes up based on your stats and the challenge that you come up against. Sometimes, however, you get a minigame. So the minigame might also be initiated if your skill is high enough, but just to... Oh, somebody else is following. Drop Tree is following! That is wonderful. Thank you, Drop Tree. Much appreciated. God, that was a really aggressive follow arms. Like, you're following. Yes! Put them down. So sometimes, if your agent has a high enough skill to get... to achieve the minigame will be initiated, but you still have to complete the minigame. So, let's do the minigame. Maybe in 84, but reporting takes too long. Yes, Hunter Kama, that's true. Sometimes it can take too long. All right, find out the correct order using A and D. Okay, got it. So, okay. Okay. Yes. Okay. That was pure luck. That was no skill. It was skill. All the skill. I knew what to do, of course. So, your agent manages to fix a jam lock with a newfangled pocket knife called a Leatherman. We actually did research on a Leatherman. The Leatherman came out, I think, in 1982 or 81. So, like, the Leatherman is kind of like a new... True, Professor Game and Talk. D. You're right, Spuddington. Lock, newfangled. That is true. So a Leatherman, like I was saying, Lucksmith over Locksmith. You're right, Drop Tree. So the Leatherman actually came out, I think, in 1981 or 1992. And so for as a cultural touchstone, we thought it would be funny that a Leatherman is a newfangled thing. They could have just used, like, I don't know, locksmith tools, but a Leatherman we thought would be fun. It only came out, it came out last year, 1983. I mean, I wrote this text, so I should have known this. It only came out last year, but your agent thought it would be a useful piece of equipment to own. It's so useful, in fact, your agent not only fixed the lock, but tightened the fixings and cleaned the hinges. No, we are not sponsored by Leatherman, though I wouldn't mind if Leatherman actually... I think, yes, Stow Helen, I think it might be copyright. Rocksmith plays Eruption by Van Halen. Thank you, McSpuddington. I'm sure Leatherman might be copyrighted, but hey, it's free advertising for them. But we'll see. You have one too. They are very good, Stow Helen. Professor Game and Talk have several friends with Leathermans. Guys, also, if you are on Steam, it would be really helpful to us as developers if you would be able to go click on our Steam Discord. Sorry, our Mr. Nibbles, mine was stolen. I had an entire Trek bag stolen. It was about $800 worth of stuff. Just boosh, gone. I left it on a place that I thought was safe. I went around the corner, came back. Somebody had driven by, thrown it in a car, and drove off. I was 17, and I was gutted. $800 at 17-year-old. That's a lot. So I can appreciate your pain, Mr. Nibbles. So our game is currently on, still in development. We have a Steam page up on Steam. It will be really helpful for us as developers as far as getting publisher interest if you guys would take a second to click on the Steam link, head on over to our Steam page, and click Add to your wish list. Having a high wish list number on our Steam page shows that people are interested in the game, and publishers go, you have a lot of people on Steam wish list that like your game. Maybe we'll invest money in you. And also, it would be great if you join a Discord, because we have lots of stuff going on there as well. Wonderful. Okay, great. So, I was reading the thing. It's so useful. In fact, your agent not only fixed the lock, but tightened the fixings and cleaned the hinges. The door works properly now, and the facility manager thanks your agent for the quick spot work. You're looking to ordering a Leatherman for yourself. Okay, great. So, whoa, where's she going? Where is she? Oh, yeah, I fast-forwarded everything. Why is it all not focusing? Okay, great. So, we head on back to our... Okay, so Lucy is back. We've got $1,350. We need $2,500 in order to hire a new agent. So what we're trying to do is blitz through as many contracts as we can in this play session to try to get some of the more complex contracts to have a higher income in order for us to expand our office. Maybe, if we have time, get a... Thank you, McSpuddington. Very kind of you. Much appreciated. to get a bigger office for our agency, which means our agents can be more comfortable, their health and their mental state and their energy is higher, etc., etc. For the reference, this is only my second solo stream, so I'm working out the kinks as we go. Righty-ho, great. Let's head on over to the contracts tab and see what else is available to us. Airport security. All right, this one's about $800. Let's do that one.
Your best agent on the security detail.
I need your best agent on my security detail. All right, let's hire our only agent for the job. And away
This
they...
is Agent Altieri. I'm on my way.
She's on her way to the airport there. Let's head on. We can actually see our agent's movement on the map overview as well. So if particularly we've got a lot of stuff going on, it can be a little difficult sometimes if you're trying to navigate the world here in this regard and moving around and zooming. Your agent arrives at the airport. That's good. It can be a little difficult. Obviously, this is a very lovely, pretty view. Done so by our wonderful coders and our wonderful
This is Agent Altieri.
guys in the team.
How should I handle this?
Oh, so right now, our agent has got a problem. So we head on over. We find out what the problem is. Clickety-click. Your agent calls in. Your agent comes across an unruly passenger with a valuable restricted item. A questionably spiky gold ornament, obviously not from Seneca. I wonder what it could be used for. Don't go there. This is a wholesome chat. They can't take it on a plane, but they can mail it for somewhere. Mail it for somewhere. Typo. I didn't write that. Yes, I did. They can mail it somewhere for safekeeping. Unfortunately, they're not willing to go through the extra effort. The passenger is in holding, being questioned, but your agent has the final say on whether to let them go through security or not. Chat, we're going to have a vote. Do we ask the passenger to mail the item, or do we stick to our contract and just not get involved with it in any kind of way? So type mail it if you want to vote for mail it, or stick to it, or stick it. Actually, let's go with stick it. Mail it or stick it as the voting options for what you want the agent to do in this situation. Stick. Hunter Conway, we got one for stick. My favorite Leslie Nielsen joke was discovered, and sorry, I need to move chat here so I can, sound might drop out. Okay, great. Sorry if the sound goes for a second. I need to adjust my chat window so I can see all your lovely, lovely talkies. That is a Gamma Minus original tune there. Okay, great. So we've got Stick It. Your favorite Leslie Nielsen joke when discovered breaking into an office. Who are you and how did you get in here? I'm a locksmith. And I'm a locksmith. I was meant to post this 3 minutes ago, but Nightbot hates me. Stick with it. Okay, great. Yeah, sorry, Private Custard. The Nightbot I was not used to having so many wonderful people in chat and kind of went, whoa, what are you guys doing here? Stop everything. Okay, great. Yeah. Rough Justice game, we have scolded Nightbot. That's correct. Okay, so we got one for Stick It, another one for Stick It. We've got two. Anybody, any final votes? Do we want to stick to the contract? Do we want to have them mail the item? What do we want to do? Do they do the job? Do they go beyond? Are they proactive? Are they just active? Who knows? We got one for Stick It. We got three for Stick It. All right, final chance, anybody? And final chance for anybody. Mail it, stick it, mail it, stick it. What do we go? What do we go? What do we go? What do we do? There's a delay on chat, so I'm hoping that somebody has... okay, Harbagandy. Alrighty, Roo. So we've got 4 for Stick It. Right, stick to the contract. Now she's thinking. Now she's doing her stuff. Stuff's going on. So like I was saying, this is the city of Seneca. It is an island. It is set in... It's a fictional place. It's set in... Urki is now following. Did I see that? Sorry. Urki, thank you so much for the follow. Much appreciated. We got nighttime going on, so our agent is still handling the thing at the airport. Contract finished. I think we did it. I think we did it. Yes, they did stick to the contract, but they went above and beyond the contract. Your agent re-enters the holding room with bubble wrap, packing tape, and a cardboard box for the passenger. A contract is a contract. If all you have your own ducks in a row, no one can complain. That's true. And some contracts in Rough Justice are like that, Private Custard. That is true. Agent re-enters the holding room with bubble wrap, packing tape, and a cardboard box for the passenger. With material on hand, your agent skillfully calms the passenger and convinces them to pack their item to be shipped instead of being confiscated. Your agent sends you the receipt of the shipping cost for you to reimburse them with. The address is curiously for an office across the street. You remember that for a city. Seneca is a small town. Oh, goodness, look at all the need for proofreading in this bit of text. I wrote this one, too. I didn't check that. Okay, great. So our agent's going to head on back to the office. Oh, we are so close to 2,500 bucks. I said dollars and bucks, and I said 2,500 ducks. Can you imagine an office that's full of 2,500 ducks? Not even like well-behaved ducks, just like, who put these thousands of ducks in my office? That would be horrific. Think of all the duck guano. It's a wholesome stream. butts. That's true. Think of all the butts in the office. Definite quacks. You're right, McSpuddington. Ducks never made any situation worse. I think 2,500 ducks, Private Custard, in an office might make it impossible to work. Okay, so our agent is back at the office. Let's find another contract for them to do. We are $200 short. The next agent. Night Watchman, I think. Let's pick one that'll only take 12 hours. Let's do a repossession contract.
I need your help locating this vehicle.
We need your help to get the contract done. So we got a guy called Grady Kane who's behind in the payments. They've been given an extension, but they're now overdue. They have a Continental Orange Milton Barnes Motor Spirit van. Gosh, that is a long name. Guys, bumquacks. Bumquacks. What is bumquacks? That is a wonderful term. I wonder if we can put that in the game. No, we can't. Maybe? I don't know. Hog McGandy, all the lovely crystal ducks. Okay, so they have a Continental Orange Milton Barnes Motors Spirit van. That's a long term. That is, if repossessed, would settle their debts. His last known location was target location. Instead, we're still pre-alpha, and this is a prototype, so we have placeholders for. We're writing it. That's true. We could. I was away to cover up the bumquacks. Oh, still hell it. Yeah, apparently McSpuddington has introduced bumquacks. We could put in bumquacks. Great. So we have to go down to the repossession agency's office to get the paperwork to go and do the the contract. Gotta keep going back to highway to the danger zone. That's copyright. We definitely can't use that. Hopefully there's no DMC bot that shows up and says, "Shut you down. You can't hum Kenny Loggins." We're ready to root. So accept the contract.
This is Agent Altieri. I'm on my way.
On my way. We go. All right. We're on fast forward. So currently we're actually on fast forward. So we're playing. So this right here is a normal speed at which the game would go. But for the sake of trying to get as many agents in as possible, do I have to drag up the other? Oh, Stow-Helen, are you secretly a DMC bot? I was away. I can't own it for ads those memes. I see Spuddington. They possibly belong to ADSO, I see. Okay, so our agent has arrived. We know that. Stow-Helen, are you secretly a DMC? Is it? What's the thing where Pion Fancy is hosting? Thank you, Pion Fancy. Much appreciated. Oh, I should have done a hosting. Whatchamacallit, sounds and all that. We currently just got the standard Streamlabs one. I think it's a DMCA. Damn, we've got a Devil May Cry bot in here. We're about to do a Rough Justice is not a hack and slash with demons. A DMCA strike bot. Excuse me, sir. Were you humming? Only humming license-free tunes, DMCA strike bot. Not anything. DMCA, sorry, that's the one. Oh, well, hello, DMCA strike bot. Hunter Cometh. It is very funny. For fuck's sake, unfollows. Sorry, McSpuddington. There's no DMC. There's no Devil May Cry in Rough Justice. I apologize. DMCA, yes, it's that thing where, like, apparently on Twitch, people were playing songs that had licenses on them, and then the music companies didn't like that, so they were starting to shut people down and all that jazz. So yeah, I'm not sure if the actual raid noise I have might actually be in violation of that, but I don't know. I kept it real short. We'll find out. I'll look into that. Excuse me, sir. Were you humming?
This is Agent Altieri. How should I handle this?
So our agent's got a problem. What do we do with problems? We solve them. Clickety click click. Your agent arrives on the scene at first glance. There doesn't seem to be any sign of the vehicle. What would you like your agent to do? Chat. It's voting time. Do we look or talk? We either talk to the debtor to see if we can get them to convince them to let their vehicle go, to fill out, to have them get rid of their debts, or we look in the garage and we're real sneaky about it. Do we look in the garage or talk to the debtor? The debtor might not be willing to give up their car. Or we could just look in the garage and take it because we are a repossession agent and that's something we can do. Excuse me. So do we chat? Do we want to talk or do we want to look? Talk or look. We got votes for talk or look. I'll let you have a think. I'll let you have a consideration. Talk to the debtor. Hunter Comma, talk to the debtor. McSpuddington, talk to the debtor. Give me a second while I have some water. Pardon the water noises. Legally take a peek in the garage. Drop tree. Technically, as a repossession agent, we do have the legal authority to look in the garage and to acquire the vehicle by any means necessary. First untethered, being sneaky beaky should be a last resort. That is true, but sometimes we have to kind of skirt around the law in rough justice to get the job done. As much as we want to stick to the law as much as possible. Sometimes people are, well, they're people sometimes. Alrighty, Root. So we've got talk, we've got peek, we've got talk. So 2 for talk, 1 for peeky. We got 2 for, I'm going to say 2. But Spuddington, I'm going to call that a sneak. I'm going to have another one for look, another for look from Mr. Nibbles. This is where I'm going to fail. 1984 was indeed a good year. The first untethered spacewalk, the Terminator was released, LA Olympics, Tetris, and now Rough Justice. Alrighty, so I've got, this was, okay, so 1 talk, 2 talk. We got look in the garage. I'm too much fancy to bend the law. It's okay. This is why we have agents bend the law, not ourselves. 2 for talk, peek. Looking like we're doing a lot of peeking, so let's look in the garage. Private Custer, do you remember 84? Back in the day of 84. I have no idea what happened in 84 because I wasn't born yet. I was nary a thought in my parents' head. Promotional opportunity spotted and capitalized on. Do you remember 1984? Me too. I love rules. You love rules still, Helen. I love rules too. Grady Kane doesn't seem to be around, but you found their vehicle standing in the garage. Your agent needs to hack the garage to a lock panel. Minigame! Okay, great. So it's time for a minigame. Still, Helen, they were put there for a reason, and I respect that. LMFAO. Alrighty, so we need to start the minigame. Why a man has a data pad on to get into the garage outside is a plot point that we will explain at some point in time. But for now, we will use truth. We like listening to rules. Hack the garage panel. Totally legit. Thank you, Cold Comfort Game. Match the pattern on the left to the one on the right using WASD and press E to submit your decision. I will make a decision and submit it. Okay, so we got LDIR up at the top here. I can't see my cursor. That's good. Great. Submit. Push. Push. There would normally be a timer on this, not that one. This reminds me very much of the Mass Effect hacking games. Mass Effect 2, I believe. I think this is the one. Boosh. LD. Boosh. Hacked it. Okay, great. This is I think that's currently a placeholder. We might adjust that as we go on because it looks very high tech for 1984. Hacks into car door. What is this? Watch Dogs? Not quite. Chernobyl 86 and 84, a bit of a push for memories that were a bit dreamier from that age. I mean, there were simplistic hackers. That is true. Cold Comfort Game, very much true. Okay, great. So, contract is finished. They head on back. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Look at them go so quick. There they go. Away they go back to Seneca City. Within Seneca, we have place names. We got Chinatown. Oh, I'm hitting E, not WASD. Mission point, Burwell. Okay, our agent is back. Guess what, team? We have $3,100. That means we can hire a new agent. Back to overview. Okay, great. Employed agents, hire new agents. I'm trying to do hire new agent. Okay, can't get out of that. Hire new agents. Okay, great. So, team, we have to hire a new agent. So we have a bunch of people we can potentially hire. We've got Jonathan Mansfield, known as Manny, Cedric Cole, Birdman, Stephanie Held, Raj Decker, Double Decker, Ian Crane. I'm trying to bring down the agent details. Hire new agents. Back to overview. It should. There we go. That's what we want. It was a bit glitchy. Okay, great. So we've got a bunch. City Escape from Sonic Adventure 2 Blaze. Wow, she's quick. That is true. I did have the game on fast forward, so that's why they went so quick. So what we've got right now is we have to hire a new agent. Chuckles. It's a very good name. Every agent has different abilities. They have different levels of health and their mental capacity, like their mental state, mental health, and how much energy they have. At the moment, normally I would be able to cursor over the icons on their how many agents would be in the full game. I think we have 100 possible agents, possibly. So that's 100 individual images of different people with all different backgrounds. Double Decker. I want Manny for the dad jokes. Will they each be voiced? I think they will be voiced. Yeah. I think that is true. Okay, great. So, how many for the dad joke? Okay, great. So, we've got, like I said, we've got different agents with different backgrounds, different skills, different abilities. Now, you'll see next to the 3 long yellow bars that they've got 5 different skills there, and each of them has a different icon to it. Normally, you'd be able to scroll over with your cursor, and it would tell you what it is. Hi, I'm bleeding out. Hi, I'm dead. Manny, I need backup. I'm bleeding out. Yeah, Double Decker is a very good name, still, Helen. How many agents will be in the full game? 100, like you said. Okay, so chat, I need from you who you would like to hire. We've got Manny, Birdman, Steph, Double Decker, Chuckles, Slick, Angie, and Ray Ray. Now, obviously, all of these names are short for Maria Reyes, Angela Bates, Henry Fowler. We just call him Slick. Chuckles. Ironically, this one looks a lot like my dad from the 90s. Not gonna lie. I think I got a photo of him at the exact angle with the mustache and the hair. Ugh, unusual. Pissing myself. Yeah, we had a bunch of dad jokes for the community. So we got a vote for Chuckles. We got a vote for Double Decker. We got a vote for Manny. We've got Steph as well. Like obviously Steph, short for Stephanie Hell. Birdman, Cedric Cole. I don't know why we call him Birdman. Chuckles, Birdman, and Double Decker. Yes, Sadie. So we've only got enough for one more agent. Double Decker, Reyes, please. Okay, so we've got Double Decker, Manny. We got one for Manny. I should have had a vote command on chat here. Got Manny, Double Decker. Got 1, 2, 3. Double Decker. All right, you know what? Let's go with Double Decker. Because actually, I have played with Manny a lot previously. Where is Double Decker? Alrighty, Roo. Bow. Raj Decker. Chews with his mouth open, short-tempered, especially when irritated. Hire Karen. Steph. Oh, Cold Comfort. No, don't do that. We don't like that. He's not a Karen. I'd like to speak to the manager. Double Decker it is. So, agent details. And boom. We have hired a new agent. Now, as we can see in the bottom left-hand corner, we've got 2 agents at our office here in different colors. The red color just means it's just to differentiate him from the other agents. So let's head on back to our office. We've got $600 right now. I think we should upgrade some stuff in their office. So right now, this is our kind of level 1 office. As we continue to play in Rough Justice, the office we have that we can get gets bigger. Actually, currently speaking to the manager, I believe so. Yeah, you can see informants on the map. That's true Cold Comfort game. So we can now, I think we should be able to see informants. That's right. So right here, we've got an informant.
If you want this info, you better hoof it over here. I won't wait around forever neither.
Okay, great. So apparently we have found. You need to head off, I'm afraid. Hope you all have a lovely stream. Thank you, Stohellet, for your lovely raid. Very much appreciated. Thank you for bringing all the lovely people and all of the new lovely followers as well. It's very kind of you. I hope you have a lovely whatever it is that you get up to for the rest of your day. Much appreciated. Goodbye, Stohellet. Thank you again for the raid. Much appreciated. Great. So we have an informant. Now the thing with informants is that they could give us some useful information. They might give us like maybe a deal on something, on a car or whatever. Bug walking on my screen. It's gone now. But we have to send an agent down to the informant to get the information from them for us to use. It might be useful. Exactly. Snitches. Essentially Hunter-Kama. They are essentially snitches. McSpuddington, you're welcome. I am a mad lad. Thank you. You're right, Hunter-Kama. So we've got snitches, essentially. They've got information about things we could buy, information about some storylines, some side quests, this kind of stuff. But we have to... yes, thank you all lovely raiders for going along with Stohellet and coming along for bringing all these lovely people with us. Snitches get stitches sometimes. What we need to do is we need to send an agent down to meet the got a bug. Don't tell PETA. We need to send an agent down to the informant to get the information, but that takes time as well. So let's send Raj down to meet the informant. So he's gonna go.
Decker, on it.
Okay, so he's going off there. In the meantime, we'll have Lucy Altieri do another.
Rude making me wait.
I found the informant. Okay.
For the right price, this information is yours. All right.
So right now, what we will have as the game develops is that we will have paid drop tree. Yeah. Cold Comfort is another one of Gamma Minus's games. So we have Cold Comfort having lovely chats with us as well. You wish you were getting paid for that. Yeah, that's true, Cold Comfort. yeah, we have at Gamma Minus, we have 2 games currently in development. One is called Comfort, was an asymmetric first-person shooter. It's a mix between Rainbow Six and Left 4 Dead and Walking Dead and that kind of stuff. Do check it out if you're interested. But right now we're focusing on Rough Justice. So we would have here the information. So we need to pay them for the information that we've got. I think as we continue to develop, we will then say what this information is. It might be useful, and if we want to have access to it. So let's pay $250 just to get it.
Because of the parade in town, they're rerouting all the traffic lights. My guy gave me the traffic light schedule. It's only valid for the next 12 hours. But with this, you'll be able to whiz through the city.
So I think what this will do will increase the speed at which our agents are able to get to somewhere because they can navigate the streets much better. So we have the information, and this is what we got. It's almost a bit like a loot box in the sense of you kind of pay the money, and maybe it's useful, maybe it's not. But I think we might adjust that to give you that choice whether you want to have the information that they receive or not, as opposed to just going, here's $250. This information is garbage.
If you have anything else, I'll give you a call.
Thank you, informant. All right, so I think so we've got a 20% speed bonus. This is great. Reduced sentences, witness protection, the unique ability to be found in a dumpster at any random moment. That is true, Private Cuthbert. I don't think our private security agency is into flat out murder just yet. Maybe I don't think so. But yeah, essentially that's what informants do, is that they give you essentially a buff in the game. However, they do not make you buff. That requires going to the gym. Okay, great. So Raj we've got a 20% speed boost. God, so quick. Alrighty, so our agent, we need to have these guys go on agents now because we're kind of running out of money. Let's buy some stuff for our office because we can. So in our office, we can get new stuff and paraphernalia for the office, which will give all of our agents a boost in various bits and pieces, in various skills overall. For example, if we get a microscope, then I'm trying to find, so we've got IT skills. So if we buy a level 3 computer, then all of our agents get +3 to their skill in computer. I think that's how we're doing it. But in the meantime, let's just get something pretty straightforward. We need a telephone, so let's get a telephone. Purchase, do you want to purchase a telephone? Yes, please. And do we want to get a filter coffee machine? Yes, because coffee is life. Changed my mind. Alrighty, so have we got enough? We've got $200 left. What else can we get? An answering machine. We're a busy people. We need to have an answering machine maybe answer the messages for us. Alrighty, Roo. So, we have, as a company, we have $25 left. Excellent. That is called great fiscal spending. Let's go to find a contract. So some contracts will require 2 agents, but right now we've just got 2 agents. So let's send them off on something a little bit higher.
Your support
Where the rewards are a little bit higher. So who is good at tech? Raj has none of them. Good, great. Well, they're going to be sent on the job anyway.
This is Agent Decker. On it.
Agent Decker is away. Lucy Altieri. Is that Lucy Altieri? I think so. Let's find another one.
We're going to need some security personnel.
PPP, personal private protection, interested in babysitting some wannabe big shot politicians. If you ask me, you're only there as eye candy to bolster his appearance and make him look more important than he really is. Hey, if he's paying, then why not, right? Righty-roo. All right, so we're going to add another agent there. We're going to send them off.
Heading out now.
So if we go, so right now we see both of our agents in our overview here heading to the place where they need to get the information in order to the contract. As you get more agents, you'll have to have a lot more to handle. Your agent arrives at the location, Double Decker is there. He arrives at Crazy Eddie's to pick up the necessary equipment. Away he goes, so he's picking up the stuff, and he's buying it, paying for it, all that jazz. Pro tip, make sure to check the contract notes. That's true. So the contract notes will give us more information about the contract. Our agent has arrived at the location. Let's check on the contract. Which one they're doing? Let's see the contract.
Best agent on the security detail.
So in the notes section, for example, on this contract, which we'll come back to, we have information about the contract itself, which also gives more information about more story and so on narrative about Rough Justice in the game. But right now, we've got some other agents on some contracts right now, and if any problems come up, in the bottom left hand of the screen, it will then show up and show us the yeah, private custody. There is a lot of serious math and calculations and stuff going on, and it does have a very 80s vibe. That was what we were going for. But yeah, there is a lot going on. This is why sometimes it's he's arrived at double deckers arrived at the Port Authority. This is so right now I'm playing on double speed, and or I can pause it or I can play on normal speed. But because we're trying to get to 4 agents hired in a stream time, I'm kind of blitzing through all of it as fast as I can. So yeah, so there's always a lot of stuff going on. So you have to have kind of your eye on the ball, pay attention to what's going on, and have an eye on lots of pieces of information all at once. Your agent arrives with the politician at the mayor's office. Fancy man. We're going to fast forward this because we're trying to get
What's the plan?
Alrighty, Rube. So, Double Decker's got a problem. We're going to click on his icon, takes us to where he is. Click on it. Alright, your agent calls in. After heading to Crazy Eddie's, where the prices are insane, your agent heads to the Seneca Port Authority for the installation. So in this contract, our agent is installing a security system at Seneca Port Authority. After installing the setup, your agent calls and says there is an ongoing hack in progress. Proofread. The updated system is installed but needs to be activated. The problem is they can't activate the system with the ongoing remote access. Your agent has only been tasked with updating the cybersecurity infrastructure, not countering any hacks. They reassure you they can handle the hack, but need your permission to go beyond the scope of their contract. So do we stop the hacker entirely, or do we just disable the remote access? Stopping the hacker is disabling the remote access and stopping the hacker, going beyond the scope of our contract, or we can just disable the remote access and just do exactly what we're supposed to do, no more. Sometimes there's a benefit of just doing what we can, and sometimes a benefit of going beyond it. However, the risk is that you might fail. So you might try to go step beyond your bounds within the contract and have to trust that your agent has the ability to succeed. They might be overconfident and say, yeah, I can take care of it. But then when they have to do it, they can't do it, and they were overconfident, and then you and the agent look bad. So Jack the Lazy Mechanic says, stop the hacker. We got 1 vote for stop the hacker. So with going beyond the bounds of your contract as an agent in Rough Justice, you have the risk of failure, and you also have the risk of getting an exceptional resolution. Drop Tree said, I'd only go to disable remote access unless there's a money bonus for doing both. There is actually, Drop Tree, there is a money bonus if in this contract, because I wrote it, I think, if we stop the hacker, because we disable the remote access and we stop the hacker, we've gone beyond the scope of the contract, so then that gets us a higher reward because we've achieved an exceptional resolution. The exceptional resolution is always the ideal situation we want to be in because that means we've hired the right agents, we've put them on the right contracts, and we've trained them the right way. So we've got stop the hacker, disable remote access, stop him, and we hope to have NCIS double hacker skill enabled. Yes, we will try to do that. So we've got 3 for stop the hacker, high risk, high reward. You like it? Okay, great. So actually, it looks like we've got 5 for stop the hacker. Stop the hacker. That's what we're going to go for. So he's cheekily stopping the hacker. Now, he might fail. This is a risk, is the high risk, high reward. So he might not be equipped to stop the hack, even though he says he can take care of it. But we'll find out. So our other agent is heading to the office. Agent has arrived at the location at the office of the Inspector General. What does an Inspector General do? I don't know. So they've gone there. It's all okay. So this exclamation mark around...
What should I do?
Uh-oh. Okay. Contract finished. Inspects generally. Yes, Mix Buddington inspects generally. Your agent waits to hear from you, but gets no response. In frustration, the VIP voluntarily leaves the car and wades into the diner for lunch. Your agent urges them to get back in the car, but they refuse. They eat, pay, and decide to use the restroom before they go. The diner isn't the classiest of places, and neither are the hinges on the locks of the restroom. The VIP ends up getting stuck in the restroom, and your agent is unable to jimmy the lock open. They're stuck in there for some time until the diner's maintenance man can arrive to open the lock. The VIP is late to their speaking event, and their campaign office has not happened. So we did finish the contract, but we actually lost a lot of money. Because if we fail the contract, it costs us. Yeah, that's right, Cold Comfort. We lost a buttload of money. So Lucy Altieri was actually not the best choice to put onto this contract. We've only got 15 minutes left, and then hopefully we can get 4 agents. So Lucy Altieri was probably not the best one, so we didn't do the best job on that. You tell your agent to swing the cyber hammer, recover any lost data, and locate the hacker. Okay, so we need to start a minigame with Double Decker. You match a pattern on the left on the... hack the thing. All right, got it. Okay, so we've got LDAIY. LDA. Nope. I is hacker. That's the one. And then LDDA. I'm just looking at the top line, to be honest. Just for reference. LD. LDA, LDA. Oh, was that it? Nope, it's not it. That's not it. Somebody follow. GBS Shooter is followed. Thank you so much for following, GBS Shooter. Much appreciated. Boom. There's the one. Neg Inc. C. Okay, where is it? I'm gonna say move. Why can I not move? Oh no, it's bugged. Oh no, wait. I think we're fine. It's not bugged. It's because the other lines had already been used. Yes. Mad hacker skills. Oh, thank you. It was a user virus. Just enough to scare you initially before you understand what's going on. Yeah, that's right. McSpuddington, have a lovely Guitar Hero session. Much appreciated. Thank you for stopping by, and thank you for following as well. Yeah, Private Custard. It is a little minigame. It did kind of scare me because I forgot how to play the minigame. So we finished the contract, and we're back in out of the red. So we've got $75 after the $1,100 we lost earlier. Apparently, a keyboard makes a good 9-iron, especially in your agent's hands. Not only did they boot the hacker from the Seneca Port Authority system, but they stole back the data the hacker was seeking before finding the hacker's possible location on the outskirts of Seneca City. Natalie Conchelos, the lady who gave you the contract, calls the Seneca Police Department and requests they investigate. You know Seneca Police Department probably won't, but are pleased that your agent sent the hacker running with the tail between their legs. Natalie thanks you and your agent. You're much obliged. All right, so Double Decker heads back to the office. And we've got our other agent back there as well. Everybody's in the office. Let's find some more contracts. I think let's try and get as much money as we can. So we're going to do some of these, generally the easier contracts.
You need some security personnel.
The upcoming band, the Concubine. Upcoming band, the Concubines, playing for one night in Seneca. Requires security at the Killjoy Arcade. Screaming juveniles and wannabe groupies should be easy to handle. Let's go to the overview. So we need. Oh, this one needs 2 agents. All right. Well, let's put both of our agents on it. So some contracts in Rough Justice require that you put 2 agents on. Now, you might end up gaining more money, more surveillance, or maybe it's just a contract that needs 2 agents. Sometime it could be a storyline contract. People are still after USB modded 80s and early 90s keyboards for the awesome feel they had. Yeah, that's true. Mechanical keyboards from the 80s are pretty thick boys. They are very thick boys. I mean, the keyboard I'm using is very heavy. Though it's not from the 80s. It's from Poland, and it's very nice. Sometimes some of the contracts you do in Rough Justice are story-driven, and you will, I've lost my train of thought. Back on the train, there it is. And they will require more agents, but the reward you get's not that great. But you will progress the story. So it kind of depends on how you want to play, just by doing story contracts, or maybe just contracts in general to make money.
On it.
I think we will have a free play game set in Rough Justice where you can just manage the game as opposed to having the need to worry about any story content at all or anything like that. Oh man, we're still a bit laggy with the frame rates. Agent arrives on the scene. So actually both agents are actually here, but one of our agents' icon has overlapped on the other, but I'm sure we'll fix that.
How should I proceed with the situation?
As we go on. Okay, great. So let's click on him. What's going on? Your agent calls in and says they think someone is handing out crack cocaine at the event. Uh-oh. They have a hunch it's one of 2 people, but they're not sure which just yet and want to do some further investigating. Your agent is asking if they should pursue the low-grade search or not. They're only there to keep things under control, not do anti-narcotic work. So, hey, Debt My City. Seneca? Really? GBS Shooter, are you from Seneca City? Now, granted, our version of Seneca is a fictional city. It is not, this one is not a real place. So, chat, should we do modeler? Oh, GBS Shooter, did you model the city? It is a wonderful city. Should we leave just let this be, or should we follow our hunch and do some more investigating? We can either not worry about the person we saw who we think was handing out crack cocaine, or maybe we should follow our hunch. So we've got 2 for Mr. Nibbles, thank you. We should and Hunter Kama. We've got 2 for hunch and follow. Anybody else? Anybody else want to maybe just leave it as it is and not go beyond the scope of the contract? If we go beyond the scope of the contract, we might get some extra money. Or maybe we know that our agent isn't suited for this task, but we know that they would complete the contract with the skills they have, even if they're not suited for an exceptional resolution, but if they stay within a contract, they could complete it within the standard resolution. So we've got hunch, we've got follow. Cold comfort game, you are biased, but that's fine. Follow hunch. GBS shooter says follow hunch. Alrighty, follow. They're doing their thing. So normally, hopefully we'll have more agents going on with stuff here and there. Let's go. We'll probably see if we can. I don't want to talk to any informants just yet, just because we don't have a whole lot of money. We've got $75 and we spent a lot of stuff in the office. So they're doing their thing. Contract finished. Okay, so we got an exceptional resolution. Your agent is a steely-eyed fox and spots the on-site dealer palming small aluminum backs in exchange for wads of bills. Your agent intercepts the deal, rips open the pack to find an assortment of white chunks, unrefined crack cocaine. Uh-oh. Your agent definitely handles the dealer, calls Seneca, the SPD, and informs the venue owner. You receive free tokens to the arcade as a personal gift from Morris Bogg, the owner. You give them to a kid on the street as you leave for work later that day. Pac-Man isn't your thing. Both our agents head back. Aluminum. Did I say aluminium? It's because I live in the UK. And I say things funny. Sometimes. Normally there should be music going on, but that's okay. We haven't got any music at the moment. That's alright. Both our agents are back. That's alright. So we need to make some moolah.
Will you be able to locate this vehicle?
Yeah, I think we should be able to locate this vehicle. Avery Lee's behind the payments. They've been given an extension, but they're now overdue. They have a Torchpenny Mannheim Fahrzeugwerk Blitz sports car. That's Torchpenny Mannheim Fahrzeugwerk Blitz sports car. Oh, it's a long name. That if repossessed would settle the debts. Its last known location was target location. We're still in pre-alpha, and this is a prototype build, so we still have some clunky bits here and there. Come down to our office and pick up the necessary paperwork. So we need somebody who has good persuasion. I think... Great. Nobody's got good persuasion, but let's send Double Decker on it, because... Rolling out! Alrighty. Gotta go for a bit. Private Cushion. It was a pleasure to be directed here. I'll be back. I've wishlisted this for the Steam algorithm. Every little helps. Thank you, Private Cushion. Very much appreciated. Very kind of you. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you have a lovely rest of your day, and thank you for the Steam wishlist. Smiley face to you. After arriving at the repo agency, yep, they got the stuff. They're on the way. Our other agent's just sitting on a butt at the office. Let's get her to do something. All right, armored truck driver.
I've heard good things about your agency. I hope you can help me with this.
GBS shooter? I don't know. Not sure. Okay. Simple armored truck delivery contract. You have to travel to a number of banks, pick up the deliveries, and drop them off at the Seneca Reserve. I'm sure you can handle it. So, let's send. She doesn't have a very good driving skill, but she's what we got. Great.
Rolling out.
She's rolling out. He's doing his thing. Hello, Core. Lovely to meet you. Hello, Jezza. That's Jeremiah Costello, who's handling the Cold Comfort game, which is one of our other games we have going on. Get here at Gamma Minus. Agent arrives at the scene. Oh, crap. He's got something going on. Your agent arrives on the scene of the vehicles and standing in front of the house. What would you like your agent to do? Chat. What would you like your agents to do? Take the vehicle, or talk to the debtor. Do we do talk or take? Take or talk? Which one do you think is the best? Don't quote me on my French. I don't speak French. Thanks for checking in for a man while I'm at work. Thank you. Thank you, GBS. Excuse me, madam. GB Shooter. Your agent arrives on the scene. The vehicle is standing in front of the house. What would you like the agent to do? Take. Mr. Nimble says take. Jack the Lazy Mechanic says take. Do we have anybody for talk? No? No, don't talk to the debtor. Just take the vehicle. Do the job. Get out. Going once. Going twice. Take. Going thrice. Waiting a few seconds for the lag in stream to catch up. We got 3 for take. Any last takers? Oh, I can hear the lag now. Oh, that's funny. Oh, the magic of Twitch. Take. All right, we're taking it. Take. Hunter Kama says take. Glad we all agree for take. All right. Where's our other agent? Going off to. Who have we got? Employed agents. Luciano Altieri. Raj Decker. Okay, great.
This is Agent Altieri. How should I handle this?
Agent has arrived on the scene. Ah, okay, so actually, what's going on here? We're denying a VA the chance to talk with somebody. Yeah, that's true. Sorry, there was both things overlapped at the same time. I got a little bit confused what happened. The driver waited for a response from the HQ. Ah, okay. So I think what's just happened, there seems to be a bit of an overlap and possibly a bug. So what happened is, the Lucy Altieri called the office and wanted us to help her make a decision on something, but we were too late. So she waited for us. Nothing happened from our end, and so she had to make a decision. So the driver waited for a response from HQ, which is us, and we didn't hear from you. Ended up being late for the drop-off. The client wasn't happy with your driver's tardiness, but you know that you're to blame. You apologize to the client and assure them it won't happen again. You don't think the client fully believes you, despite your best intentions. So what happens is in rough justice, if you don't complete if you let something happen, if your agent says I've got a problem, and you don't deal with the problem, they'll make a decision on their own, which might not result in an exceptional resolution or even a standard resolution, in which case you might fail. In this case, I think you've just about finished it, but they weren't particularly happy, so that affects your reputation. Looks like we got about 3 minutes left on stream here. I don't know if we'll be able to get another agent, but let's try our best. Okay, let's head to the contract. Armored truck driver. Dingsbaum.
Need your help locating this vehicle.
Go. Just everybody go. Got 2 minutes left to try and get. Gotta make some food. We'll definitely keep an eye out for this game. Looks great. Mechanics seem great too. Thanks very much, Drop Tree. Thank you for stopping by. Very kind of you. Have some lovely food, whatever it is you're making. And thank you for following us as well. Very much appreciated. Have a lovely, lovely day. Much appreciated. All right. Okay. So agent's gone there. Where's she? She's back at the office. She can go.
Here's the info on the vehicle.
Vehicle. Go. Just
Heading out now.
everybody go. Do your things. We've got 2 minutes left. Arriving at the repo agency. Okay, great. They're at their place. Go. Everybody's going. Everybody's doing their thing.
Agent Decker. How should I proceed?
Decker's got a problem. Let's solve the problem. There's no time for voting on this one, Chad. I apologize. There doesn't seem to be any sign of the vehicle. What would you like to do? Look in the garage. He's going to look in the garage. Hopefully that solves it. Okay, we finished it. Great. We got the car. It's all good. We just need another $700.
This is Agent Altieri. How should I handle this?
I'm going to pick the lock. Oh, we've got 1 minute left. Will we have enough to get that last agent? I want to maybe see if we can get it. Come on. Doesn't seem to be around. Start the minigame. Okay, great. Got it. That was pure lucksmith, not locksmith. All right, okay, so we need to do one more contract.
Here's the info on the vehicle. This is Agent Decker, on my way.
Oh, we've got 1 minute left. Can we do it? Okay, everybody, just go fast. Dude, oh, he's got so far to go. Come on, buddy. You can drive it. You can do it. There he goes. Got the repo agency. He's up there. Okay, she's back.
I need your best agent.
Oh, no, we don't want to do this one. We tried this one earlier. She did not do so well. Suppression agent.
Your best agent on this security
Oh, we need 2 agents for that one. Okay, we're just coming to the end here of our Rough Justice stream. We haven't managed to get 4 agents like we wanted to. But yeah, thank you, Nightbot. If anyone in chat would be so kind as to head on over to our Steam page and add Rough Justice to your Steam wish list. Steam wish list numbers help us as far as trying to get publishers for the game. We are an indie studio developing this on our own time, on our own money, with some help from NRW, which is a funding body in Germany, and we've been very grateful and very gracious. Thank you, Mr. Nibbles. Very kind of you. Much appreciated. NRW is a funding body, is an artistic and cultural funding body in Germany who've been helping us out a great deal. And we're very thankful for their for all the help they've given us so far. So we're so we are so like I said, for publishers look at our Steam wishlist numbers and they go, oh, these are quite high. If they are high, we're interested in publishing this because the Steam wishlist number for them is kind of the equivalent of like social media followers. Like if you've got 1 million followers and a company says, hey, we want you to advertise our product, that's potentially 1 million people in that Instagram or Twitter or whatever who will see that product. With Steam wishlist numbers, it's kind of the same. So a publisher will go, oh, you've got 1,000 or 5,000 people on the wish list who want to play this. That's a potential player base of 5,000 people. And if each game is 20, 30, 40, 50 bucks, then they can kind of estimate potential sales from there. Yeah, so that's how it kind of works. I hope this is not the bugged contract. One of these contracts is bugged, and it just kind of constantly thinks the whole time. Let's see. All right, Night Watchman.
This is the top priority security contract.
Heading out now.
Thank you. You know what? I think this is the bugged contract that just that where the agent just gets stuck. Okay, agents at the location. I just want to get to 3 agents just to say at the end, yes, I've done it. And maybe we'll try and
Agent
get.
Altieri. How should I handle this?
She's got a problem. All right, let's fix it. Investigate. We want to investigate the Night Watchman, what's going on there. I just want to be able to get to 3 agents. Then maybe next stream we'll be able to get to 4 agents, and we'll be a bit smarter about who we pick and based on their skills and what contracts are available to us in our prototype build. We're still in pre-alpha. But to everybody who's been in the chat and who's been following us and who has been watching this entire time, thank you so much for stopping by. I think this has probably been one of our most successful streams. So myself, and the rest of the Gamma Minus team are tremendously grateful to, yes, we got it. Okay, great. We're going to buy that agent. We are tremendously grateful for you sticking around because it means a lot. It is games and communities kind of only really exist with you, chat. Without you, like, nobody plays the game. So it's great to have you around to be able to see what we're up to. So follow the development of the game and all that jazz. Don't forget to join our Discord if you're interested, and wishlist us on Steam. Steam wishlist numbers help us get publisher interest, which is great. So right at the end here, hire a new agent. People wanted. We're interested in Manny for the dad jokes. No agent details. Welcome to the team, Manny. Alrighty, Roo. Okay. I'm going to send him out on his first job.
Things about your agency. I hope you can help. This is Agent Mansfield leaving now.
Alrighty, Roo. Okay, team. The sun's come up. I hit M. Oh, that sun is incredibly bright, but that's fine. There we go. Team, and the sun's going down. Team, thank you so much for stopping by. Yes, thank you. I'm going to pause the game here. Thank you so much for stopping by, everyone. Very much appreciated. Thank you for watching our gameplay here. My apologies if the gameplay was a little bit choppy and with the frame rate. I adjusted my frame rates on Streamlabs last night, and it seems to have gone a little bit funny, but I'll look into that, so hopefully get a smoother playing experience, because it plays quite smooth on my screen, just not on Streamlabs, but we'll look into that. But yeah, so we're going to be ending the stream here. If I knew how to raid, we would do a raid, but this is only my second solo stream for with the Gamma Minus team and with Rough Justice, so I'm still figuring out Streamlabs and OBS, so on and so forth. So yeah, so hopefully we'll be able to be a lot more versatile and agile with our setup as we go on. Yeah, let's head on back to the. Let's see, can we quit out of the game? Where's the game? Okay, let's head on back to the main menu. And I'm just going to adjust. Okay, so desktop audio. It's quiet. So hopefully the game is not too blaringly loud. I'm just going to drop the desktop audio here on my Streamlabs just to make sure that you guys can hear me. So we've got. So hopefully it's not too loud. Can we save? We can. Oh, you know what? I think we could have saved. You're right. You're right. You're right, Mr. Nibbles. We could have saved. I didn't even think about that. Next time, however, we will do better. And no, we can't save. No, not yet. Yeah, we'll have a save function later on. But yeah, like I said, thank you everybody so much for stopping by and watching the stream. We'll do our best to sort out any of the kinks to make sure that our streams are better and smoother, and try to get in some vote options as well, if that's possible, so you guys can vote what to do in the for the contracts as we go on. Because it'd be great to have your input and to have you see what happens depending on what you vote on and the agents we have on those contracts. But again, Thank you so much for stopping by. Don't forget to join us on Discord, Wishlist us on Steam. Steam wishlist numbers help get the game made. So that would be very much appreciated if you take a second to click on that. But again, thank you for stopping by. We are Gamer Minus. This is Rough Justice 84, and we hope to be back soon with some more gameplay of our game. Thanks very much. Have a good rest of your Sunday, and hope to see you soon. Bye, guys.